the point. 6'8", number 77, Luka Doncic.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for DeAndre Ayton.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Markkanen is out there with Bailey. Then it's Collier. Then it's Keontae George. And it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Los Angeles, the guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. The post pair form will be Vanderbilt and Ayton. And it's Connect in at the small forward. So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Doncic passes to Vanderbilt. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Reeves can't hit. George against Doncic. Kicks it out to Markkanen. The shot's good on the assist by George. Doris, as we get deeper into this schedule now, the NBA picture is starting to develop.
Yeah, I love it because the intensity around the league is starting to tick up just a notch. You've got the teams that are very much hitting their stride and the others that are still trying to figure out, hey, what's working for us and what isn't working for us.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, the Jazz have traded away a lot of their veterans. All-star Lauri Markkanen still remains. After a down-shooting season a year ago, perhaps he needs to build his value back up around the league before they would consider moving him.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. We appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Now, here's George. After Luka Doncic's miss, Markkanen a screen on Reeves. Collier outside for George. Markkanen sets the pick for George. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Ayton a screen on George. Doncic passes to Reeves. Now Ayton. Doncic outside. This one for 3. The shot misses.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
And that one's good, George.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Doncic looking it over. And here's Reeves outside. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. And it's Utah's ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Vanderbilt a screen on George. Doncic finds Vanderbilt. Back to Doncic. Lakers passing it around. Nurkic with the steal. Inside. Here's Bailey. And finished off by Bailey.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now, here's Doncic. 23 points his last outing, and that one is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Doncic. Ayton a screen on George. And the dunk by Doncic.
It does not happen too often, but boy, when Luka gets the opportunity to throw it down, he relishes it.
Pass to Bailey. And finished off by Bailey.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, earlier I spoke with J.J. Redick. We talked about Lauri Markkanen, and I asked him how he wanted his players to guard him tonight. And he said we can't afford to lose sight of him out on the perimeter because he's a big that can really shoot it, especially when he's operating in the pick and roll. It'll be interesting to see how Markkanen fares against them in this one. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Here's Doncic. After the basket by Utah. To the middle. It's deflected. To the paint. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, if you're going to guard Luka Doncic, you know you're going to get a steady diet of pick and roll, and he can still carve you up.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Utah leading by 8. Bailey passes to Nurkic. Here's Collier. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. Count that one. Doncic has got 7.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. 6-point lead. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect. Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Nailed from three-point land.
Catch and fire. Reeves always ready to pull the trigger.
Pass to Nurkic. Now, here's George. Shoots over Doncic. The Jazz again can't hit it. And there's the drive. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. He's got 9.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
George passes to Bailey. Here's Collier. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Doncic outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Drawing fouls is an art, folks, and very few do it better than Luka Doncic.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Utah.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
And finished off by Bailey.
And no shortage of agility for Bailey. He just leaps up to the rim.
Hachimura the screen. Doncic passes to Hachimura. Doncic outside. Another shot. And that one's good. Hachimura. And the Lakers lead by 1.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's ready to talk things through with them. And the Lakers making a change here. Smith has checked in. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see which teams have been the NBA's best in the rebounding department. The 4th spot held by the Lakers.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Now, here's Nurkic. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Smith outside. Here's the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
Steady from beyond the arc. Smith's improvement from there could really make him a dangerous player.
Three-pointer, Markkanen drains the three-pointer. Markkanen's got 6 points.
the real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Smart. Still without a basket.
Well, you know Marcus Smart understands how to use his body inside, and I just love how he goes right up with the shot.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Collier. Out to the right wing. Nice ball movement by Utah. Picked by Markkanen. And Markkanen on the follow. Markkanen's got his third bucket of the night. Here's Los Angeles now. Smart passes to LaRavia. For three, Smith. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Collier. That one goes. Count it. Collier's got his second bucket.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Smart deciding where to go with it. And here is Hachimura. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Here's Collier. 9 points last game. Clock at 6. Screen by Nurkic. Lets it go from deep. And it's Collier missing.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
Smith outside. Takes it inside. And the layup's good off the glass. Smith's got 5 points so far.
Smith thrives getting the ball inside and scoring around the cup.
Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Collier. Love with the screen on Smart. Here's Collier. That shot goes in. He now has 3 field goals and 6 misses today. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Here's Smart. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 1.
I tell you, it's not often, but Marcus Smart working the pick and roll, effective in that particular instance.
For the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Three-pointer, Markkanen, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Lakers ahead, up. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
They've got Smith. Austin Reeves out there with Hachimura. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Smart in at the 1. That's the Laker 5. Now here's Smart. Pass to Hayes. Back to Smart. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. Launches it in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And it's Williams with the jam.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, thanks a lot. The Utah Jazz are going young, but this is a franchise that has a winning history, and that culture is still around. Coach Will Hardy said, the messaging doesn't change. The players have bought into the little things that takes to win. this is a cohesive group that's committed to helping each other. Back to you guys.
Building the right way. Thanks a lot, Allie. It's good from long range.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And it's Love, top of the key. Pass to Sensabaugh. Out to the wing. Shoots. It's rebounded by Hayes. Lakers leading by 5. Reeves the pass to Smith. Hachimura the screen to the inside. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Well, you've got to have an ability to be agile in pick and rolls. And Hachimura showing, as a roller, I'm a problem.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Substitution on the court.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Pass to Hachimura. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Now here's Love. He's coming off a 13-point game against Chicago. George, no good.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Pass to Hachimura. Now here is Smith. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Smart misses. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Kicks it out to Markkanen. And Utah turns it over again.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Markkanen. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And yet, he's a true professional at the free throw line. It's a part of the game where he excels. You want him at the line for you in crunch time. And the Lakers making a change here. Doncic is checked in. Hayes with the screen for Doncic. Hayes the pass to Doncic. And stolen by Love. Bailey with the ball. Out guarded by Smart.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. The 3 for Doncic. No good on that one. Jazz trail by 9. There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the fore.
Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof.
Here's Reeves. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hayes. Lays it up off the glass. Hayes has got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
Well, nice job to capitalize right there in an instance where all you got to do is catch and shoot.
Down low. And the dunk by Hachimura.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Here's a Nurkic. He's checked in for Kevin Love. Playing as a team so crucial. Let's see the NBA's best. The 4th spot held by the Lakers.
And you know, when your team has a lot of assists, it's testimony to the unselfishness, the patience, the ball movement, the player movement. They have shown all of that.
Now, here's George. He's coming off a 22-point game against Chicago.
Yeah, don't forget how great he was drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. picked up a ton of easy points there.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Here's Bailey. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Chicago.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Here's Doncic after the made shot from Lauri Markkanen. George against Reeves. Over George. Reeves gets the bucket. Reeves has got 5 points so far.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
To the wing right side. Pass to George. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Smart.
Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it. More than capable of scoring at all three levels.
And the Lakers with some changes. DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Dalton Knecht in for Marcus Smart. Collier, he's checked in for Utah. Vanderbilt misses. Jazz trail by 8. Bailey with the ball. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And with his endless length, Ace Bailey's a good option down low.
Pass to Reeves. From deep. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game. Marcus Smart's checked in for the Lakers. Utah's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range.
Number 36, Marcus.
To the inside. They double him with Ayton. Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Yeah, you can see the power game that Yusuf Nurkic has in his tool bag. That's a strong finish.
Doncic outside. Here's Ayton. Rebound, Utah. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Bailey. Here's Nurkic. The Jazz working the ball around now. Nurkic a screen on Ayton. Back to Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
So it's the Lakers now, following the bucket by the Jazz. Nice shot by Smart. Smart's got 8 points.
That's the veteran savvy play of Marcus Smart. So good navigating pick and roll action.
Pass to Bailey. Now here's Markkanen. Vanderbilt defending. Inside. Here's Nurkic. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4. And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Here's Markkanen after Luka Doncic's bucket, and he gets it to go. Markkanen's got 7 points for the quarter.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And that one's good, Ayton.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Here's Bailey. 10 points for him. Outside, Markkanen. A three-pointer, no good. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. And slam dunk by Smart.
Well, that's about anticipation. Marcus Smart jumps out, gets into the speed and transition game, and leaves no doubt.
And they double up Markkanen. Holy, his three-pointers off the mark.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Doncic sticking it from way outside.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
To the middle, and finished off by Nurkic.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was defense, no help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Right side, Markkanen. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And a moment here to see the numbers for George.
He's around 18 points per game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through. Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Collier. Doncic against George. Doncic passes to LaRavia. Now connect. Now LaRavia hasn't made one yet. Here's Ayton, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Lakers lead by 9. Here's Markkanen. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Just doing what he can. He's competing and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Most of these plays have him touching the ball at least once right now. His awareness and decision-making has been tremendous. Anything the defense...
And since we have a chance, let's see our... And that'll do it for halftime.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Lauri Markkanen having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Getting underway here in the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. We've got George. Nurkic is out there with Markkanen. Then it's Collier. And it's Bailey in at the 3 slot. And it's Collier missing. Lakers leading by 9. Doncic kicks to Ayton. Here's Collier. He's defended by Reed.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
Pass to Collier. George with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Nurkic with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Collier.
There's just something special about a big that can deliver on time and on target passes. Mr. Nurkic, have at it.
It's Connect on the wing. Rebound, Utah.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again. Boy, he's been lights out. You want to talk about an efficient offensive game. Wow.
To the paint, here's Vanderbilt. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 9-point game. Pass to Nurkic. Now Bailey. Misses the 3. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Connect. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Doncic dishes to Ayton. And here's Reeves outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. And now it's a 12-point Laker lead. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for DeAndre Ayton. First in shooting percentage. And he's third in the league in rebounding. Just a tremendous motor. He is always in pursuit of the ball.
And you're right. He's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot. That's why he's tops in field goal percentage. Lakers leading by 10. Reeves outside. Doncic outside from downtown. Rebounded by Bailey. Bailey's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. George, no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Nurkic. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Collier. Here's Bailey. 10 points for him. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Collier. He's defended by Reed. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, Kevin. Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, "When someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri." Guys?
Ooh, that's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Jazz trail by 12. Here's Bailey. The Jazz with another miss. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the 3rd. Vanderbilt with the screen. Doncic going to work.
Well, look at Doncic relishes the opportunity to control the action, and right now he is cooking the defense.
Outside, George. Outside, Markkanen. They could use a bucket, and Markkanen throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Up top, Doncic. Defended by George. A 3-ball. The rebound by Collier.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
To the middle. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
This is the kind of damage DeAndre Ayton can do if he gets the right positioning. Nicely done.
George looking over the floor. He takes it in. And the rejection by Ayton.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
This guy hit a couple of threes in the first half, but since then it's been a little bit of a struggle.
Bailey passes to George. And here is Markkanen. Vanderbilt defending. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Ayton. Back to Reeves. To the inside. Here's Vanderbilt, and he uses the glass on the layup. Vanderbilt's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Markkanen, and it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
Here's Ayton. Connect with a wide-open look. No good from outside.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net. And Markkanen, a big-time athlete, set that lob up in the air and he'll finish.
Doncic kicks to Vanderbilt. Oh, good on the three. Jazz trail by 9. Here's George. Nurkic the pass to Bailey. Good. Bailey's got 15.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Ayton a screen on George. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
It's like Luka absorbs willingly that contact. He relishes the idea that he's going to finish despite it.
Pass to Nurkic. Here's Collier. Outside, Markkanen. Connects from three-point range. Markkanen's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Well, you can see this team depends on Markkanen to space the floor, delivers with the range 3 there.
Down low, and Ayton throws it down.
Boy, this is how you move the ball effectively. They're not just passing it around the horn, they are passing with a purpose.
Nurkic up top. Pass to Collier. No good on the triple. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They're leading by 8. Vanderbilt finds Doncic. Now connect. Lakers working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Connect. No good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Puts it up from 12. Rebound the Lakers. Ayton's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Now, here's Doncic. He's tightly guarded. Vanderbilt inside. He's got 10. Reeves in the corner. Shoots over Markkanen. Out to Doncic. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Jazz. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Collier. Markkanen in the corner. There's the triple. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seated. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Hachimura is checked in for Vanderbilt. Jake LaRavia comes in for Connect. Smith checked in for Austin Reeves. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Doncic. It's Smart with the drive. LaRavia with it. Scoreless thus far. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Jazz trail by 8. Trying to end the drought. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Lakers shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? And Ayton throws it down.
Well, the offensive game will round into shape over time, and it's absolutely critical that DeAndre Ayton look to score as much as possible.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Here's Mikhailuk. The Jazz again can't hit it. That one's not going to go. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Jackson Hayes is out there with Hachimura. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then there's Smart, and it's Smith in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Outside for Smart. Off target with his 3.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
You have to be more careful with the basketball. These are possessions that you don't get back.
Now Reeves. Inside, in the corner, Smith with it. Outside for Smart. Hayes with the screen for Reeves. To the middle. And Hayes throws it down.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Here's Markkanen. From down in the low post, it goes. Markkanen's got 15 points here in the second half. Smith outside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Utah ball.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Mykhailiuk passes to Markkanen. And Love has it in the corner. And Utah again with the bucket. Los Angeles leading by 6. Reeves with it. Down low. Here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
And for Reeves in that set, he can really pick his poison there and go for his shot or create for a teammate.
Taken away by Hayes. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Here's Hachimura. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And it's a 10-point Laker lead.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Reeves can't hit. And it's Williams with the ball for the Jazz. Pass to Mykhailiuk. To the inside. And there's the bucket for Markkanen. 34 points for Lauri Markkanen.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Doncic is checked in for Smith. And Utah with a change here, too. Nurkic is checked in. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
Allie, thank you so much. Doncic passes to Reeves. On the wing, Reeves. 6 to shoot. Crops in the layup for 2. Reeves has got 4 points this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Nurkic a screen on Smart. Outside, Markkanen. And it's off from three-point range. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
A dependable source of offense. Austin Reeves, a 3-level scorer and a talented facilitator. Plus, this guy's just got that knack for drawing fouls.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
Bailey with a wide-open look. Drops in the tray.
No 3-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
Back to Reeves. Pass to Doncic. Reeves outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Jusuf Nurkic.
And Reeves welcomes the contact on his way up, especially when he's that close to the basket.
And Reeves drops them both.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Pass to Bailey. Here's Collier. The Jazz working the ball around now. Nurkic a screen on Doncic. That's tipped.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Hachimura, the pass to Smart. Hachimura setting the pick for Doncic. To the paint. He's looking for Hayes and finds him. Pass to Doncic. And here's Reeves outside. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Markkanen looking it over.
I like watching Hachimura use his length on the defensive end. It helps him to alter shots.
Doncic kicks to Hachimura. Reeves outside. Down low. And Hayes throws it down.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Jazz trail by 13. George with the bounce pass. Pass to Bailey. For three. Bangs home the trifecta. Bailey's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Jazz.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Reeves in the corner. Back to Smart. Shot clock at 5. Hachimura trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. For Utah, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Steps back to the wing on the left. And the Jazz, another three.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Smart against George. From deep, Reeves. Rebound, Utah. Markkanen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Collier. Now Bailey. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Buries the long-range jumper. Markkanen's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Doncic outside. Reeves in the corner. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Reeves has got 19 points. Here's Collier. In the corner, George with it. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
Well, rise and fire. Keontae George in the catch and shoot.
And it's Smart with the ball for Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 14 points. Reeves outside. Doncic outside. Shoots over Collier. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Reeves. Reeves has got his 8th assist in the game. Smart against George. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Lakers leading by 7. Reeves drives in. Clock up 2 there.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Some changes for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. And it's Connect in for Smart. Here's George. Lakers with the rebound. Doncic outside. Ayton a screen on George. Doncic plays it in off the window.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Markkanen outside. Buries the deep ball.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Lakers leading by 9. Doncic outside. Now Ayton.
This guy is such an intelligent basketball player who understands how to read defenses and make them react. Go to work, DeAndre Ayton.
No good on that one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Now Markkanen. Doncic with the steal. Doncic attacks. That one drops.
Boy, the extraordinary playmaking instincts of Luka Doncic on display right there.
George. It's deflected. Outside Vanderbilt. Here's Reeves. Stolen by Markkanen. Vanderbilt with the steal. Doncic outside. 1:35 left in the game. Ayton outside. Now Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Bailey. Off the glass.
What determination from Bailey, not letting the D get to him.
That free throw good from Bailey. And here is Doncic. Here he goes. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter. Vanderbilt, a screen on George. Doncic. Here's Ayton. Now, here's Doncic. 5 on the clock. Now Ayton. Layup, no good. Now Bailey fires the three. Good.
Monster bucket from Bailey. It's the rookie now stepping up.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. There's 38 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
George fires. The long shot, no good.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
And the shot goes in.
Here's the problem, folks. Luka Doncic is locked in offensively, and he's got a rhythm. You better look out.
Misses the three. And so Los Angeles takes the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a miss.
Well, Luka, many.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. See you next time.